Over the past couple of years, I've animated dozens and dozens of different and unique types of classmates that Brooklyn Guy has went to school with. Some he loved, some he didn't, and some of them who were downright his enemies. Now I got Brooklyn Guy's yearbook right in front of me, and in this video, we're gonna find out what happened to all of his classmates and where they ended up today. Starting with Billy Bowling Hands. Now his fate is actually explained at the end of the story, and if you remember, Brooklyn Guy challenged Billy to a swimming competition.
And I decided to join the swim team, and then he joined the swim team, and I challenged him to a swimming competition, and he drowned.
Due to Billy having those surgically attached bowling ball hands, the weight of the balls dragged him right down to the water, causing our boy to drown. Now, though his fate ended up with him dying, you can see the legacy he left behind today by having the high school and even the whole entire bowling alley named after him. Next up, we got our boy Gary Gunk. And to refresh your memory, Gary was the kid who constantly drank and ate glue during class.
Everybody would point at him and say, "Glue eater, glue ass," but he loved it. He didn't care what anyone thought of him, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Now, unfortunately, his fate, the same as Billy, is also revealed at the end of the story, where Brooklyn Guy reveals he accidentally got him killed in a skydiving accident.
And he said, "Don't forget the parachutes," but I thought he said pair of shoes.
Now our boy Gary's legacy is nowhere near as big as Billy Bowling Hands, but his tombstone is shaped as a glue bottle, which I guess is pretty cool. Okay, taking a break from our fallen classmates, we have our good friend Byron Britches, who Brooklyn Guy had a huge rivalry with.
And they congratulated him for being so smart for putting the eggs in his britches, and the mayor gave him a medal for collecting the most eggs ever.
In SML movie, The Ancient Egg, Byron's whereabouts are actually revealed by Brooklyn Guy after he told Junior, Cody, and Joseph about the legend of Byron Britches.
"What do you want, Byron? Guten Tag, Brooklyn. Guess how many Easter eggs I'm going to have in my britches this year? 4,000! Ha 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 ha! How? You know what? I don't care. Screw you and your britches. God, I hate that guy.
So there you have it. Byron is still out there today, competing in children's Easter egg hunts every single year, continuing his winning streak. In SML movie, The Big Race, we learn about an incident in high school where Tyreek the Turtle challenges Brooklyn Guy to a race on the school track.
Teacher's pet, Tyreek the Turtle, challenged me to a race. I chuckled out loud, "Ha! No way a turtle, who's known for being slow, is challenging me, the fastest white kid on the track team."
Flash forward to the actual race itself, and as you would expect, Brooklyn Guy, who nicknamed himself Rocket Boots at the time, leaves Tyreek in the dust. Now, did Brooklyn Guy win? Oh, hell no! As the classic tale of Tortoise and the Hare goes, take a look at how it ended.
And I woke up to Tyreek crossing the finish line. The whole school was laughing at me. I lost to a turtle.
Okay, enough backstory. Here we are 30 years later, and we actually see our good friend Tyreek, and he's clearly living his best life. He's happy, he got a beautiful car, and he even got himself a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's me. You probably didn't recognize me because I'm so handsome now without all that acne.
Hey, you remember that time in school when I beat your ass in a race?
And to close off the Tyreek saga, him and Brooklyn Guy decided to race one last time to really see who was the best racer. And you're gonna need to watch the original video to find out what happens. One of Brooklyn Guy's most notorious enemies, Macaroni Jones, actually ended up having quite a successful life. In the actual story itself, Brooklyn Guy goes on to explain how in love Macaroni Jones is with making macaroni art.
Macaroni Jones made his entire house out of macaroni. He even put a feather in his cap and called it macaroni.
Now, when you got a man who just loves macaroni art so much, what do you think he went on and did with his life? Exactly. He went on and became a millionaire football player.
From that day forward, to be the best at macaroni art. I never heard what happened to Macaroni Jones after that, but I think he might be the quarterback for the New England Patriots now.
And there you go. Macaroni Jones, aka Mac Jones, is currently playing football for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Similar to our boy Macaroni Jones, our good friend Noah Pickins, the nose picker, also ventured into the world of sports. If you remember, Noah Pickins saved the entire town with one of his famous booger balls back when him and Brooklyn Guy were in high school.
So Noah took all his boogers and made one big booger ball and plugged up the hole in the dam and saved the whole town. The mayor even gave him the key to the city. Then they named that day National Booger Ball Day.
Where is Noah Pickins now? Well, in SML movie, Jeffy's Booger Ball, Brooklyn Guy goes on to reveal that he actually changed his name to George and became a football player.
I don't know what happened to Noah Pickins, but I heard he actually changed his first name to George.
And you actually see that George Pickens is an actual football player who plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Katie Knockers with the Ham Hockers, Brooklyn Guy's biggest high school crush.
She was the hottest, bustiest girl in school.
Where is she now? Well, for one, she didn't actually become Brooklyn Guy's wife. That special spot was taken by Deborah Dimple ass, who we'll get to her a bit later. Anyway, at the end of the actual story, Brooklyn Guy reveals that Katie Knockers right now is currently a very successful model.
I always wondered what would have happened if I had given the candygram to Katie Knockers. I heard she's a supermodel now.
Next up, we got our boy Candy Randy. Now, Randy was the kid who challenged Brooklyn Guy to an after-school fight.
Well, I did what any man would do, and I picked my nose and I wiped a booger on him.
It ended up a disaster for Brooklyn Guy after Randy beat him to an absolute pulp and then ripped off his underwear to hang it on the high school flagpole for everybody to see.
Everybody started saying the Pledge of Allegiance to my underwear. I've never been so embarrassed in all my life.
Where's Randy now? Well, he actually got a whole video dedicated to him. In SML movie Brooklyn Guy's Big Fight, Brooklyn Guy tells Marvin that he's going to his 27-year high school reunion, but he's worried that Candy Randy is gonna be there.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I was on my way to my 27-year high school reunion, but then I found out that my high school bully's gonna be there, so now I don't want to go.
It's also revealed that Rose dated him, which Marvin wasn't too happy about.
You trying to see my Willy Wonka?
Randy, meet my husband, Marvin.
Ex-husband.
Marvin!
Anywho, Marvin sets up a rematch between the two, and although Brooklyn Guy had a sick training montage, he wanted to cheat and have Candy Randy drink a paralysis drink concoction right before the fight.
I'm gonna poison him with tetrodotoxin.
What is that?
It is a very rare poison found in the pufferfish that will make him completely paralyzed, except he can feel everything. So when he's on the ground not able to move, I'm gonna be wailing on him like, "Ugh."
Now, Brooklyn Guy ended up accidentally drinking the concoction, and, well, you could predict how the fight goes. Next up is one of the more obscure classmates, Lego Lester. Lester was a new student to Billy Bollingham Memorial High, and as you can put the pieces together, no pun intended, he was the son of the founder of Legos. Now, our boy Lester went on a bit of a Mr. Steal Your Girl run, and went on to fall in love with Brooklyn Guy's girlfriend at the time, Lisa Lugo.
She laughed at me, and her and Lester jumped into a Lego helicopter and took off into the Lego sunset.
Flash forward 30 years, and where is he now? Well, we actually get an answer in SML movie The Lego Competition, where Brooklyn Guy gets a phone call from no other than Lester himself.
Ooh, guys, the hitman's calling. Hello, hitman I hired to kill Lester Lego, and it would be really bad if police were listening because this is very incriminating.
You really hired a hitman to come and kill me?
Although the hitman couldn't finish the job, Lester reveals that, unfortunately, he has page 4 cancer.
Yeah, I got page 4 Lego cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know Legos could get cancer.
Yeah, it's from smoking too many Lego cigarettes.
So if you're watching this right now, there's a good chance our boy Lego Lester has passed on. Now for the final classmate, I saved the best one for last. We got our girl, Deborah Dimple ass, Brooklyn Guy's notorious ex-wife.
They gave her the candygram and said, "This is from Brooklyn Guy," and man was I so embarrassed. But Deborah loved it, I think. She wouldn't leave me alone.
Now where is Deborah right now? Well, in SML movie, Brooklyn Guy's missing wife, we actually get to see Deborah in the flesh show up to Marvin's house.
Hello?
Hey, Brooklyn Guy, it's me, Deborah.
I know, Deborah. Hey, it's good to see you. Have you lost weight?
No, I've gained 20 pounds, actually.
Oh, well, you know, that's not surprising.
But now you might be asking yourself, well Nick, what does Deborah do for a living? And that answer might actually have been revealed in one of the more recent SML movies, such as an SML movie, Fat Tuesday.
Oh, is this about that stupid fat competition?
Yeah, we want that $1 million.
Okay, well, I gotta warn you, you definitely don't have a chance of winning. My fat ex-wife has got that shit in the bag. As soon as she shows up, they just hand her the money because she's so fat. I mean, I think she's a trillionaire from winning so many fat competitions.
So there you have it. Now, obviously, Brooklyn Guy could be lying, and this is just an easy layup to diss his ex-wife. But if true, Deborah is out here making trillions of dollars and clearly living her best life. Men, she's single.